So everyone, welcome back. Well, as you see, I've got no gear on me because it is over there. Now I've done a bit of a risky one because I walked all the way over here and then thought, shit, where's my phone? So I started setting up. I thought, well, I'll get the shelter up, I'll get the rods in the tripod, so at least it looks like someone's there. And yeah, toddled off back over the hill at Reculver. So I always walk along this grassy bit. It's a lot easier. And then cut across. There we go. Now shelters, don't worry buds, I don't need you. It's all good. Yeah. Make sure everything's still in there. Yeah, we're golden. To see 3 lads walking back. One of them asked me when I got back to the van, he's like, oh, does it fish better on the down then? I went, no, he's still got 2 hours till high yet. Turns out he had marked up the tide times, but no, we've all done it. There's the old towers up there, the old rods. So the old rods are, if I'm honest, I've been completely lazy and just left what I had from Bristol. Just grabbed my rod bag and come out. It is 2:30 in the morning, high tide. 10 to 5. So yeah, I had a couple of hours kip and then come out. Yeah, so the rods are the Sport Graphics. That's my new addition. Paired up with a Fathom there, and the Mark II Sport. So that's them. Rigs will be pulley panels. My box is an absolute mess because again I haven't tidied it, as you can see. But it'll be taken along the lines of a pulley panel, foot and a half, with a 2.0, 3.0 circle, 3.0 J on the bottom. Don't need no massive hooks for, like I had last weekend, the hounds. So, let's hold this down. I brought some fish baits just in case the hounds didn't turn up. Squid. Although the hounds will take squid, I've got some blacks there just in case to scratch around with. And I've got a little bit of herring. And the prime bait, peeler. Went and collected these myself. See, he's a softie. He's soft. There was one in here, he's really soft. There was one in here that I spotted earlier that was actually starting to lift. So I'll try and find him. That one's probably it, because that is basically peeled for me. So there'll be a shell in there somewhere. Yeah, there's about 25 in there. There's a couple of hardbacks in there as well, because last time I fished here, the hardbacks outfished the peeler, so there's a couple in there. But then again, last time the water was gin clear and they could come onto the feed and see them running around, whereas you can see it's not brown, but it's almost like a greeny colour. So I think scent's going to be the one today. With a peeler. Yeah, what I'll do is I will untangle some rigs somewhere in there and get them baited up and get them out. Just to add that Reculver generally, in my experience, fishes an hour before and an hour after. That's when the hounds tend to run through, and what you'll get is 3 or 4 hounds and then 3 or 4 hounds, so there'll be a gap in the middle. But while the hounds are here, it is pretty manic. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll untangle the mess of a rig. I'll try and find my bait and elastic. 6 ounce leads. You can get away from 5. It's not a massive tide, but I like to punch out a 6, especially on them rods. Yeah, let's get this going. Right, I'll bring you back. Well, not much has happened really, and then got a little slack liner. Got myself a little bubby hound. Calm down. Little bubby hound. At least it's not a blank. It is coming up to that time though where they start to come on the feed. He's tiny, bless him. Little starry. Eyes. Gummy shark, they got no teeth. You see I hooked him there just through the lip. Lovely little fish. Little powerhouse tail. Yeah, what we'll do, hear him croaking. Croaking away. What we'll do, we'll get him back, we'll get this rod back out. Yeah, it's bang on that sort of time, on the tide, where they're going to start coming on the feed now. But like I said, nothing really happened. But we're just within that hour now, so hopefully you'll see a few more. Right guys, I'll bring you back. Mr. Doggy's come to play, if I can find him. There he is. To be honest with you, that bait I had the hound on was perfectly good. It had literally been out 5 minutes, so I literally just squeezed it, got all the juices out of it, whipped it back up again, and yeah, 2 seconds later, nice little dogfish. I'm not going to complain, I've had a hound, so yeah. It always amazes me how many different colours you get of these. I mean, they're all relatively the same colour, but patterns. Did that ratchet click once. Yeah, patterns. Yeah, he's a nice little dogfish. Let's catch number 2. Right, here's my right for a minute. Sit there for a minute. Curl yourself up in the ball, like you do. So, hooks that I was talking about. There's your circle. Sakuma circle. And your Mustad Viking is what I use on the bottom. I like the old Vikings because if you get snagged, they bend out. They take a lot of force that way, but right on that tip they will bend out. Good for really, I like them for rough ground. It's not very rough ground here, but like I said, I've been lazy. I haven't made any rigs. These are all just Bristol Channel rigs, so yeah, hook snood. I'm not sitting on the weight. Hook snood. So it's 2 foot. That does perfectly. It's done well here, so I'll get another crab on that. Get this doggy back because he's flopping around like crazy. It's not fair leaving him. Right, I'll get him back. I'll get another bait on and I'll send it out. Well guys, it's been a bit quiet again for the last 20 minutes, half hour. As you can see, daybreak's coming. It's on its way. Yeah, not much happened at all really. Nice to see that day like that. Must admit, walking up over Golden Towers at night, it's a bit eerie. Yeah, I've been putting the baits out there. Nothing really happening. Now that light's on its way up as well, that ain't going to help me. Not for the hounds around here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, not for the hounds around here. Don't really tend to get many during the day. They do come out, but not as often. It's not really the best conditions for them tonight / this morning, whatever you want to call it. But I had crab and I was just like, well, rude not to really. I had one hound, a dogfish. I think I'll probably give it another hour. If nothing happens, I'll head back to the van, make my way home. I mean, this place is fairly local to me. It's only 40 minutes. It's not like the Bristol trips. Yeah. I'll do another hour. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I have another hound within the hour, I'll call that my last one and I'll pack up. If not, it's an hour and I'm off. See what happens. Westerly winds are blowing right along the beach from the towers to Mar Gateway. They've been southerly, so they would have been off my back. But for some sorry guys, but for some reason tonight they've gone westerly. I don't know why I've done that. I never use the cups on a beach unless I need to get the rods up high. They don't even need to be up high, especially with this wind. Done it now. It's staying there. Right, I'll bring you back if anything else happens. Ta-da! Next morning. With loads of sausage roll on my beard. Anyway, completely forgot to end the video last night, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, it ended up being the hour rather than another hound. So, like I said, stay true to my word. I'll give it an hour. If there weren't another hound, if there was a hound, I would have packed up. But we had one and a dogfish. Wasn't too sad. So, yeah. Join me on the next one. Cheers for watching, guys. Give us a like, subscribe, be much appreciated. Catch you in a bit.